able to spend a few hours with Joel Salatin at Polyface Farm. Our time with Joel was packed full of information, which we've broken down into segments based on topic. In this video, Joel discusses how to seed newly converted pastures, how to bevel edges of stumps to make driving through pastures possible, how long it takes to convert woods to pasture, silvopasture management, and chainsaw recommendations. We hope you enjoy this segment of how to transform your land into usable pasture for your animals using the know-how of Joel Salatin.
So here's a little half-acre conversion we did this winter.
Oh, okay.
Actually. And we'd opened up a little field up on that ridge, and we had the edge of the field there, and so we wanted to connect them. Eventually, we're gonna cut off this corner and kind of flare it out there a little bit. But anyway, we wanted to connect them so they were together, and so we actually the last week we fed hay. We brought the whole herd up here, locked them in this half acre,
knocked it out,
and fed hay up here, and that has a lot of seeds in it. And it'll sprout and get it mulched and and bring that grass right on.
Nice.
And so that's a little it's hard to imagine. I mean, you can see the stumps. It's hard to imagine how much wood came out of there. This was just the stuff that we either couldn't chip or was junky that we didn't want to burn. And of course we left the sugar maple up there. We tapped the maple trees. But anyway. I do want to just show you what I do with the stumps. You notice how low those stumps are?
Yes.
And then I bevel the edge, bevel the corner.
I noticed that, yeah.
And it takes a little bit of effort, but boy, does that, I mean, in other words, this was woods just like that, okay? And this stump here was too big. My chainsaw wasn't big enough to get all. It's a little bit loose, but we can't knock it off with the front end loader, so it's just going to have to sit there.
Yeah.
But otherwise, the stumps, you just don't see the stumps much. It's pretty.
I was going to say,
it's pretty clean.
Hard to tell that this was just like that, not that long ago.
Yeah, literally 2 months ago. So when you cut them, so I cut the tree down, then I go and I whack it off one more time down close, and then bevel that edge. Then you can drive over it. You're not hitting that raw
curve.
edge. Yeah, that raw curve. Yeah, it really makes a difference.
We're about to buy a chainsaw for our homestead. Do you have any recommendations? Husqvarna or Steel seems to be what people
those are the two. Those are the two. I run Husqvarna's. Okay. But Steel is fine. I don't have any problem with that. I think more of it depends on how good your local dealer. If you have a good, in other words, be colorblind, but buy based on service. This pasture over here was deep woods, just like that.
Was it really?
There's still a couple little stumps, but otherwise.
That's incredible.
That's this in 5 years.
I was going to say, how many years? 5 years?
5 years.
That's good to know, because we've been looking at properties that are 100% wooded. Just we can start with goats, start with pigs, start with chickens, and then bring cows in later once we're more established and we have the infrastructure and we're able to do it.
What's the term, Katie? Silvopasture?
Yeah.
Is that what you call it?
Yeah.
I'll show you some silvopasture up here. So here's a silvopasture. This is one of the pig pastures.
Okay.
So this was forest just like this over here.
Okay.
And so we went and we cleaned it, and the saplings that have come back since we cleaned it. And about every 7 years, you have to go in and recut to keep it from, filling back in. Because what we want here is widely spaced trees that are wide enough to let the grass grow underneath.
Okay.
That's silvopasture.
Okay. I think I heard this somewhere, and Joel, this may have been you, but more forest, less trees.
Yeah.
I think that's you.
Yeah, more forest, fewer trees, that's right.
That's just incredible to look.
Yeah.
That was that 5 years ago.
Yep.
That is just...
How long did it take to get the grass and stuff? Because you said that's 5 years ago, but was it sooner than that, or?
Oh, the grass came right away.
Okay.
It's just the stumps of the grass came right away.
Got it. So if we were to do this and clear this, within a year we could graze animals in it?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
No, we're planning to graze this year yet.
Okay.
Not hard, gently,
Right.
gently. Yeah. In fact, you want to get grass on it right away so it doesn't go up the weeds.
Yeah. Okay. And is there like, do you seed it at all, or is it just?
Well, it depends. I mean, like there we fed hay, but yeah, we put seed down math.
If you want a specific mixture.
Yeah. And the easy way to do that is just to spin it on and then just drag a treetop over it.
Okay.
Just disturb the ground a little bit. It bounces over the stumps.
Okay.
And, I've even done it with some branches, just walking, dragging them behind me like a bridle train,
Joel's bridle.
Yeah.
See us sashaying down the forest.